So 27 male is asking, how should I respond? Is our relationship over? Honey, yes.
Hello, friends. We're back. We're Black and Curious. I'm Kendrin.
Uh, hey y'all, it's Deja.
And welcome. If you've never been here before, we do a cross section of pop culture in real life. Um, if that sounds interesting to you, we're here multiple times a week. Go ahead and subscribe and like this video in advance. We're talking Reddit mess.
Reddit story times as I
Deja
try
has
to.
a
Is it
bit.
long? Damn, it's long. Okay, I 27 male received a text from my 23 female girlfriend. How should I respond? Is our relationship over? Should I give her space or fight for her? I 27 male received a long text message from my 23 female, and I don't even know what to say or do. Dear, insert his name. It is
Mm.
my fault. My fault for not being stronger, my fault for not having the knowledge and experience and being too naive to see what was happening. I was engaged and you pursued me and I allowed it to happen. And that is my fault, 100% my fault. You've taught me many
Mm-hmm.
things, and for that, I have to thank you. You are my best friend. I trusted you deeply. This is not, oops, excuse me, distraction. This is not your fault, but I want you to know that the actions we chose together have caused me pain. Pain so deep that I don't know who I am anymore. I don't want you to blame yourself because I thank you for writing this so well. I don't want you to blame yourself because I know that it is entirely my fault. I fell in love with you, but I know the man I want to marry one day would have waited for me, or he would have had so much respect for me that he would have distanced himself so that he wouldn't tempt me. The man I want to marry would never even risk causing me pain. And if he saw that he was causing me pain, no matter how hard it was for him, he would have stopped it. He would have stopped it all because he couldn't stand to see me hurting even if I begged him to come back. In these last few months, this is a long ass text. In these last few months, I have completely lost myself. I cannot look in the mirror and recognize myself anymore. I am ashamed, depressed, and disgusted at the person I have become. I lost my best friend in the process, the man that I was going to marry. Yikes. I caused him pain. I can never forgive myself for that. I have been so messed up that I have been ill since November of 2023. So so ill, excuse me, so ill that I needed surgery to fix the issues I was having. Damn. I changed the course of my life in that same week that I had surgery. I let the man I love go and I let you in. Okay. It is my fault. We clearly got that. But I know
You
that
see?
I was weak. It truly feels as if I woke up from a dream. It feels as if I wasn't alive the last week during recovery, and now I can finally breathe again. I see the mess that I have made, and I'm nauseated that I have allowed myself to get to this point. You showed me what love can be like. I I have never been treated the way that you have treated me, and for that, I thank you. You showed me the way that life can be and how I can be treated, but you also came on hard at a time where you knew that I was most fragile. It is my fault, and I know that, but it still hurts that, right. But it still hurts that you didn't allow me to heal. You didn't allow me to live with the decisions I have made. Yes, he did. I need to find myself again. I need to be able to look in the mirror again. I needed time, and I think you knew that too. I am here in insert whatever city to become a dentist. I can't lose sight of that. This matters more to me than anything in the world. And now I can't even do my lectures. We, what? We owe it to the study group to not change our dynamic. We can't be weird with each other. I don't want to lose our friendship. I need time. I hope you understand. So, 27 male. is asking, how should I respond? Is our relationship over? Honey, yes.
The
This
thing is,
long
there isn't.
dissertation of a text.
Yeah, I don't think it's over. The question is it over? I don't think so. The
It should
answer
be
is
over for him.
it should be over for him. And also, this girl seems a little off because not. No, let me not say that. Let me not say that. Let
Girl,
me catch
she
myself.
off. She off.
No,
It's
no, 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 no.
okay.
Let me catch myself because
23.
um also 23 also as well too. But
Melodramatic.
I have read some journals back from times where I was participating in chaos, and it sounds
Yes.
just like that. But with that goes to my next point of get yourself a journal, sis. Like you don't.
Write this shit in there.
This doesn't need to be a message to this man who is in your study group. Like all you had to say to him is, "I need some time because I don't feel good about what happened or how things played out. So I need some time. Let's just keep it cool. Like let's just go back to being friends for the sake of the study group and take things from where you know what I mean. Like she could have cleaned this up in like 2 lines and wrote the rest of the shit in her journal. She did not have to dump all of that stuff on him. And then she's like,
And
"Oh, you
then,
pursued me when you knew that I was in a relationship, girl. You had the relationship to protect. 27 male didn't
hello?
have no relationship to protect. So
It
what you
wasn't his
blaming him for?
responsibility to care for you more than you care for yourself. But
So
23. 23. We're gonna hold on to that. That's 23-year-old logic. It's his
yeah,
fault, but it's her fault, but it's his fault too.
but it's also his fault and her fault and her fault and then his fault again. So listen, 23
Whew.
female, like
Life is
27.
hard.
So male is not your issue. And 27 male, it should be over, but I don't think it is because she clearly is participating in circular logic. And when y'all are up late studying, some
She gonna
lines
be
are
right
going to get
back.
blurred.
She gonna canoodle herself wait right back in there.
As someone who's gone to postgraduate school, even though I didn't have any guys in my study group, let me just tell you, your brain gets a little delirious when you're in those study groups and things is getting late. You know what I mean?
It's
So I didn't
getting
have
late.
hello. So I didn't have anybody in my study group that I was wanting to canoodle with. But let's just say I do know people that would canoodle with the people that they was so called studying with. That's all I'm gonna say on that. Um,
The studying
you
won't
know,
nothing to do with them textbooks.
I mean, the studying may have happened during the day, but once they were stressed out, and then it was like, oh well, let's go get a bite to eat, and then now a bite to eat then led to a couple drinks, and now all of a sudden your study group mate is down to your bed. So no judgment in any of this, but I'm not convinced
Listen,
that this is over, although it probably should be.
yeah. Young
That's
man, you
right.
never gonna see this, but if you should peruse and come across this, you need to go ahead and find you somebody else. Mama is dealing with a lot. She got a lot going
And
on up here.
find you a new study group too if you can.
I'm
I
saying.
mean, I understand if you can't because study groups are hard to come by. A good study group is hard to come
Mhm.
by.
All right, friends, y'all get down in the comments. Y'all let us know what your thoughts are about these Reddit stories that I have found. I didn't even share the other one. I'll do that for another day.
All right.
But yeah, it's all around dating and chaos and confusion. So let us
Mhm.
know if you like these and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next conversation. Bye.
Bye.